Hi there, this is Åsa with a new process video. This process video is, or the process video is nothing strange with that, but it's really a different layout. Let's start to talk about the photo. You can see that I'm just picking out a bunch of cards and 6x6 papers, so that will basically be the material for this page. The photo was taken in fall last year, and it was one morning, and I took a walk before work, and it was this sunrise, beautiful sky, and I got the silhouette of the town, dark black, and I stood behind a barbed wire fence. And I got a really special contrast of the beautiful morning sky and this barbed wire. And it became like a symbol for fall 2015 to me. Fall 2015 was a very special time here in Europe and in Sweden. We experienced refugee lots of refugees from Syria came to Sweden during the fall, and together with that I was made aware of the huge amount of racism and racism in our society, and it shocked me to the core. It made me so angry and so sad, and it completely surprised me, because I didn't think that people could be that evil and that harsh and stupid. So it affected me greatly and upset me so much, and it was on my mind a lot. And growing up, in the early 80s, like solidarity and like being supportive with people that were in need, it was a big part of growing up during that time. And we in school we always had project for when we could help. We, instead of saving money for ourselves, we did projects and raised money for people in need. And it's always been a part of my way of looking at things. And during fall, I realized that people weren't thinking like that anymore here, and it shocked me so much. And by doing this layout, I want to remember and highlight my feelings from this time, and also to kind of express my sadness about where society has gone over the years. And this photo became like the symbol for this feeling that I had and have still. And I gathered up a couple of Project Lifelike cards or journaling cards, where I will be writing a text. It's not even real sentences. I just like put words in a row, words that were like the feeling of this time, and unfortunately still is the feeling when it comes to this subjects. It suddenly became aware, or I became aware of the harsh and hard society that we live in, and I needed to get that off my chest in a creative way. So this is a layout for my Book of Me, and I don't think that I will place it in my normal album, for the reason that this is really, really dark. And to highlight this even more, I have chosen papers from my 6x6 paper stash that are hard, and they are papers with corrugated metal sheets, and it's ads and numbers, lots of numbers, because suddenly people were talking about other people in numbers instead of them being human, and that was so hard. I couldn't understand at all, and I still can't, how you can reduce a person to a number so easily in the modern society. And so the background paper there, I think it's from Dear Lysica, perhaps, or no, it's from the Plus One collection, I think. Yeah, never mind. It stands for those numbers, or the people reduced to numbers. And I even got another paper with national abbreviations, like SE for Sweden and DE for Germany. Those numbers, it's right behind the photo. And I also placed ads and papers that were strict or like hard in pattern, and I stacked them up on each other so that it made a mess. And I wanted it to be a mess, and I wanted it to be hard, and I didn't want it to be ugly, but I needed it to make a statement. And the card with the Eiffel Tower, I thought that was really appropriate due to the terrorist attack in Paris. And the other cards are like very ledger kind of paper, so no flowers here anyway. And I had washi tape with arrows, and washi tape with newsprint, and washi tape with brick wall, and I wanted to use them as well to enhance the feeling of you're going in that direction, we are taking control of your life, and you are behind walls. So this is I don't want it to be political. I have a very my political view is very close to my heart, but this is not political. This is from a more humane kind of perspective, and I wanted to get all my feelings onto paper so that I could look at them. And I think that I managed to do that really well with this page. And I can't say that I think it's pretty in any way, and it doesn't follow a lot of the rules of design, but it made the effect that I wanted. The title for this page that I wrote on that Eiffel Tower card is The Dark Fall of 2015, because that was totally what I felt. And I'm struggling really philosophically with the time right now, and the feelings that people express without even thinking of what happened before in Europe 50, 60, 70 years ago. So it's a hard one, and but it was important to me, and I wanted to show you this one. It's not a lot of fancy scrapbooking going on, and it's not a lot of pretty designs going on. It's not anything of that, but it was something therapeutical to do this one. You can see me even there with the white pen. I'm kind of like scratching it onto the paper. I'm not being neat in any way. I'm just drawing that pen over the paper to kind of make a point. And this was the feeling with the whole design. So it was needed, and scrapbooking can be therapeutical even for these hard and really important and the things that happen around us. I have never done anything like this before, and it was good. I liked it. I needed it. So I'm writing even more journaling, because words were literally flowing out of my pen. No, of course not. But they wanted to be on the paper, so I wrote even more where I found room. On that busy background paper I couldn't write anything, so I I wrote on the side of the journaling cards, and I even managed to write some more above the text that I already had written. So this was a layout of passion and anger, and this is the finished page. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you get inspired by this kind of therapeutical scrapbooking to make something similar with feelings that you have at the moment. Take care. This is Åsa. Bye.